wine peeps. It's Kathy Meyer, Chief Joyologist at WineLoveJoy, and welcome back for another episode of Wine Time. This week, you'll see that I don't have a guest with me. I thought I'd take an opportunity to just share a little bit about myself, as well as this whole concept of what is wine time. So first of all, as I mentioned, I'm the Chief Joyologist at WineLoveJoy. I decided a few years ago that when I retire someday, I want to do something fun. And I thought, what better than to get involved with wine? I absolutely have a passion for wine. I love to drink it. I love to share about it. And of course, now it's really cool to get paid to do that. But what I really want to focus on helping people learn about is that there are so many different types of wine, and you don't have to be scared about it. You can actually try lots of different kinds, learn about what might be best with what you're eating, and then just experiment. So that's the whole thing about WineLoveJoy. WineLoveJoy is my business where I do in-home classes and I teach about a variety of subjects. Again, I'm here to teach those people that want to learn a little bit more about wine or have absolutely no clue where to start. I'm not here to train sommeliers. If you're a sommelier, I'd love to go drinking with you, but I'm not going to be the one to teach you. And then I decided after I'd started WineLoveJoy and started doing some wine classes, it would be fabulous if I could offer some wine products and even a line of wines. And hallelujah, in the state of Indiana where I live, we changed our laws last year so that we can have direct shipping to our clients. And I decided to partner with the premier company in direct sales for home parties for wine, and that's WineShop At Hom. So WineShop At Hom brings out 4 new delicious wines every month. Everything done in small batch, and when they're gone, they're gone. So what I'm trying to do with Wine Time is showcase one of these new wines every single week. Not only are you going to get to hear a little bit about the wine, see it in action, and then I'll be talking about, what are some of the aromas, some of the flavors, what would it pair well with, and just a little fact maybe about the grape, especially if it's a brand new variety that you've never tried. But I also want to have people come on and share this with me because let's face it, wine is social. The best wines that we drink are the ones we drink with friends. So I love having someone sit in the chair next to me because I want to find about them. What's their story? What is it that gets them going and gets them passionate like wine does for me? So I bring someone in, we share a bottle of wine in the style that they like, we chat a little bit about it, and then we discover what's new with them and their business. So that's what I'm really looking for this Wine Time is I need some people to help fill the seat. If you own a business and you'd love to be a part of Wine Time, again, sharing some wine, just chatting and having a good time, I'd love to have you on the show. Contact me at WineLoveJoy.com. Okay, now let's talk about this week's wine. In our September releases from WineShop At Hom, we brought out a nice variety. So we have a couple that are in the Somersville Cellars collection, and we have a couple that are in the Panache Lane collection. And so this collection here with Panache Lane, with the cute little puppy dog with the red ball on his nose, those are going to be our light, fun wines, and we'll showcase those in some coming weeks. But this week, I'm going to start with one of our beautiful, refined Somersville Cellars wines, and this one is the Chardonnay. So Chardonnay is one of those things, I cracked up the other day when one of my friends told me that she really liked one of the Chardonnays that I'd suggested to her in a class earlier this year, but now she kind of feels like an old lady sipping Chardonnay. Believe me, nothing could be further from the truth. Chardonnay is refined, it is elegant, but it's so delicious, and there's truly a lot of varieties and styles because Chardonnay is kind of a chameleon grape, which means you can play with it and give it nuances and flavors by the way that you use your winemaking skills. So what Alexander Rabelais, who is the WineShop At Hom winemaker, did with this one is he actually developed it starting with 100% Chardonnay grapes that we got from the Sierra foothills in California. And then after going through the fermentation process, he actually says that he put it in casks that were stored underground in caverns for 12 months. and that was consistently kept at a wonderful temperature of 60 degrees. So that's a nice temperature to kind of age the wine in the casks. What I found on this one, as you can see, he has kind of a light yellow color. He is from 2014, so the grapes were harvested in 2014, which means he's 2 years old now. And the aromas that I pick up on this, I have some beautiful apple, maybe a little pear in there. I am getting just a hint of minerality, but it's not Sauvignon Blanc minerality at all. And the more that I smell and I let it linger a little bit, then I'm getting just a little bit of an aroma from that oak aging. And we're talking just a little bit, just a hint, just a kiss of vanilla and maybe a little butterscotch. So for people out there who have given up on Chardonnay because you don't like butter bombs and you don't like it to taste like you're chewing on a wood chip, I suggest you try this one. You're going to get some beautiful fruit flavors on this one, but it's mild. It has a nice crisp acidity. Again, not too acidic. It's nicely balanced with just that hint and that kiss of oak aging that you get in there. So you might get a little bit of that butterscotch or that vanilla flavor as well on the end, just a little hint of spice. This one you can age for up to 3 years. So you've probably heard me say this a couple times. Most wines you can age for about 1 to 3 years. This one would be up at the upper end of that. But you know what? I just got it today and it is beautiful and I'm loving drinking it right away. This pairs well with seafood. It would be great with some light grilled fish because it's still summertime here in Indiana, so grilling is good. You can also, though, take it and have it with something called a shrimp paella. Paella is a Spanish dish, and that's actually the recipe. So every time you get a wine from WineShop at Hom, you get information about it, and you get a delightful recipe. So this one is the paella recipe. Oh, that looks delicious. I wish I had a little bit of that right now. But you can also eat it or drink it with some provolone or some gorgonzola or some stinky blue cheese. This one has a little bit more body, so it can stand up to just that little bit stronger cheese and would cut through the fat of those delightfully. So this one I can enjoy at the dinner table, but this one's very pleasant to sip as well. So while it's still sunny outside and we have a few warm days, you know I'll be sitting outside on the patio with this one. So again, this is the Somersville Cellars Chardonnay, and I'd love to have you on a future episode of Wine Time. You can check out all the Wine Time videos that we've had at WineLoveJoy.com, as well as find out how you can get your own bottle of the Somersville Cellars, as well as all the products we offer, such as lovely wine gadgets, beautiful stemware like our bistro stem, and other delicious wines, including a full line of personalized wines. Now, if you're like me and you love getting wine every month, we have a wine club too. So this is how you can get the delicious flavors of WineShop at Hom sent to you at a discount every month. It's all, again, on WineLoveJoy.com. Thank you for joining me this week, and I hope to have someone in the chair with me next week. It could be you. Cheers.